So, we've been talking here about how resilience is something that we need to foster internally within our own body, mind, spirit, or soul, but also how it is communal, how being connected can really make a difference for resilience. Can you speak a little more about the communal aspect to this work?
Yes, and I do know that Reverend Sang Hoon has quite a bit to say about the connectedness as being a significant aspect to resilience. I do want to talk about resilience from a community standpoint, and it draws back on my experience in crisis response. When you think about something happening in a community, there are basically three options. Either people evacuate, people die, or people help one another recover. And that aspect of helping one another recover is really the one that leads to the greatest level of the survival of a community and the resilience of a community. Why do I say this? Because when people evacuate, they leave, they may or may not come back. So an aspect of that community's resilience is drawn away. When people die, it's pretty obvious. But when people work together, not only do they begin to understand each other's pain, even each other's theology and mindsets, but then they build back stronger because there is an aspect of each of them that goes into that building back structure. Whether that structure is housing structures, or whether it's decision-making structures, or whether it's, people coming together to understand the direction of their community going forward. So communal resilience to me is really as important as individual resilience. And when you apply this to young people are just normally communal people. You don't find a lot of young people that choose to isolate, choose to be by themselves. I hear so many of the young people saying, I can't wait to get back to school, you know? And even some of our leaders have said, we need to get our young people back together because the socialization, which is an aspect of communal resilience, is so important. And so, from my perspective, if we are not looking at resilience from a communal level, then we're missing that aspect that makes us a community.